Ray Harryhausen might be one of the most well-known stop-motion animators in movie history. He worked on such classics as Mighty Joe Young, Jason and the Argonauts, and Clash of the Titans. In this video I will show you the evolution of Ray Harryhausen's stop-motion animation during his decades-long career. So, where did it all begin? Evolution of the World was a 1940s project that was never finished. The fighting dinosaur sequences were used by Harryhausen as a demo reel to get his first commercial model animation job. That job was Tulips Shall Grow, a 1942 animated short film in the Puppetoon series. The cartoon was nominated for the Oscar for Best Short Subject Cartoons. His first major film was 1949's Mighty Joe Young, on which he worked as an assistant animator to Willis O'Brien of King Kong fame. What you see here is a project that never got anywhere, an adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. The story of Little Red Riding Hood was a stop-motion animated adaptation of the well-known fairy tale.
What large eyes you have.
First film in which Harryhausen was in full charge of technical effects was The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. It was here that he first used a technique he created called Dynamation, that split the background and foreground of pre-shot live action footage into two separate images, into which he would animate a model or models, seemingly integrating the live action with the model. It Came From Beneath the Sea was the first collaboration with film producer Charles H. Schneer. Schneer would work with Harryhausen many times, developing films that were specifically designed to showcase stop-motion animation of rays. Animal World was a documentary featuring stop-motion animated dinosaurs living, fighting and dying in prehistoric times.
And include devastating volcanic even though 20 feet long and 10 tons in weight. Here now the Triceratops.
In Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, Ray also used stop-motion animation to animate the flying saucers and even the crumbling dome, instead of the usual people and monsters that he normally did. "20 Million Miles to Earth" was based on a concept by Ray Harryhausen himself, called Giant Ymir. Schneer was eager to graduate Harryhausen to full-color films. Reluctant at first, Harryhausen managed to develop the systems necessary to maintain the proper color balances for a stop-motion process, resulting in his biggest hit of the 1950s, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. The Three Worlds of Gulliver is a lesser-known Harryhausen film from the 60s, loosely based on the book Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. Mysterious Island was released in 1961, being an adaptation of the Jules Verne novel of the same name. Jason and the Argonauts is often claimed as Harryhausen's magnum opus. It was definitely one of his more demanding projects. The stop-motion sequence with the skeleton fight took over 4 months to complete, for example. Jason and his next movie, 1964's First Man in the Moon, were box office disappointments at the time of their original theatrical release. That, plus changes of management at Columbia Pictures, resulted in his contract with Columbia Pictures not being renewed. Harryhausen then was hired by Hammer Films for the prehistoric epic 1 Million Years BC. Helped in part by the presence of Raquel Welch, this movie became a box office hit. Raiden went on to make another dinosaur movie, The Valley of Gwangi, with Schneer. The project had been developed for Columbia, who declined. Schneer then made a deal with Warner Brothers instead. After a few lean years, Harryhausen and Schneer talked Columbia Pictures into reviving the Sinbad character, resulting in The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. It was followed by Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger in 1977, which was less critically acclaimed but still a box office success. Schneer and Harryhausen finally were allowed by MGM to produce a big-budget film with name actors and an expanded effects budget. Clash of the Titans became the last feature film to showcase his effects work, for which he was nominated for a Saturn Award for Best Special Effects. His last project will be The Tortoise and the Hare. He had begun work on it in 1953, but it was shelved for unknown reasons. In 2002, Harryhausen, with the help of the team behind MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch, finished the project and released it at Sundance Film Festival. And with that final project released, ended an illustrious career. Ray Harryhausen would pass away in 2013, but his legacy lives on as a true pioneer of stop-motion animation. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments down below.